Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. For those of us in the United States, happy Labor Day weekend as well. This is a holiday weekend for us, and I like to tease my kids. Labor Day is the day on which we labor the most because I've always got some kind of project that I like to do. But maybe this time we'll take the time off. And speaking of Labor Day, it is that time of year when we start to crave the transition into autumn before the transition actually happens. Meaning, we want sweaters, scarves, booties, and layers, but it's actually still swimsuit weather. What's a girl with fall fever to do? This week, I've been sharing a tip a day on how to transition your wardrobe and outfits to fall when it's still hot outside. And today is tip number 6. If you want help curating your own classic style fall wardrobe, I've done all the work for you, all the shopping and curating. I created 100 outfits from the items that I've found and put in the Fall Classic Wardrobe Guide. There are about a total of 500 items in the shopping portal for you to choose from, but I've curated the collection of 38 pieces, and those additional items are just alternates, so you can get your perfect item that will just speak to you because we're all a little different, even though we love classic style. It's to help you find just what you need. And the first month of outfits that I've put on the outfit calendars are transition outfits, which goes along with what we've been talking about all week, how to transition your outfits to fall. And I've given you these tips to help you out, but if you just don't want to do the work yourself, that's what I'm here for. So you can learn more about that at stunningstyle.com/society. So, tip number 6, and the final one I'm sharing this week, is to add some texture to your outfit to get that autumn vibe. In the fall, the earth is dying and things become dry, brittle, rough, and more textured. Gardens are being harvested and preserved for winter. Grains dry in the field, leaves fall to the ground, shrivel and crunch under our shoes. If you love to crunch leaves like as much as I do, I never have gotten over that. I think we think of that as a kid thing to do, but I still love to crunch leaves under my shoes. So if you're a leaf cruncher, let me know. Um, Baskets are woven from the dried stalks, and we pull out the heavier quilted blankets because it's getting colder at night. And reflecting the texture that we're seeing in the earth around us during each season is how we can add seasonal details to our outfits. So you can add texture to your wardrobe with things like corduroy. We have a corduroy skirt in the fall classic wardrobe guide. It's navy. It's so good. I had one that I had to part with because I just couldn't alter it to fit me right, and I'm so excited to have finally found a replacement. Things like quilting. You don't have to literally wear a quilt. Look for quilted items like in your bags or shoes or other details. You can get into the jackets when it gets colder, but the point is to find things you can wear now. Suede, leather, cable knits, calf hair, larger, chunkier knits, woven items. Woven leather items are huge right now. If you look at a lot of the bags that are coming out this season, a lot of them have that woven leather look, and that's always been a favorite of mine. Tweed. Tweed does not have to be on a jacket or a pair of pants. You can find it on a bag or a pair of shoes. We have that houndstooth calf hair bag for the fall guide this season. I'm so excited about it. It's so good. I showed you that on the day we talked about patterns. Um, Things like faux fur trim, even denim is a great a texture to bring into your wardrobe, and embossed items like faux croc. Real croc is very, very expensive. So for most of us, it's embossed croc looking leather. And you're going to find that in accessories, because real croc is very tough and it doesn't lend itself to items like jackets. So a lot of these are items you can find in accessories, which is not going to overheat you. So let's take a look at a few examples of how you can bring this texture into your outfits. So here we have, once again, the lovely Olivia Palermo, and she's got texture going in these outfits. In the first picture, her top is textured, and even though it's sleeveless, that texture adds to her fall transition look. And it looks like she's also wearing calf hair flats. They're a cheetah look. And then she's got that textured bag. It looks like it could be a woven straw bag with some additional things on it. In the middle picture, she's not only wearing the layer like we talked about on Monday, but it's a textured chunky cardigan, but it's not really thick and heavy. And then in the third picture, she's wearing a textured sweater, but it's a very open weave, and it's thin and lightweight, but that texture really adds to the look. And then her bag has texture, and it looks like she's wearing suede loafers. And of course, she's wearing jeans. Let's look at a few more examples. In the first picture, that she's not only wearing leather, but it's laser cut, and that adds texture. In the middle picture, she's got the head to toe, or head to knee, shoulder to knee, I don't know what you would call it, denim on denim look. So, but she's made it weather appropriate by rolling up the sleeves past the elbow. We talked about that earlier the week. And then it's a denim skirt instead of full-on denim jeans. And then it's got the extra slit for a little extra rotation. And it looks like I forgot to swap the picture in that one. Then in a few of my own outfits, in the first picture, from this distance, it's hard to see, but that it's a knit dress, but it's got a ribbed texture to it. And then I'm wearing suede flats. In the middle picture, the crochet inset is textured, and I've got calf hair belt and sandals. And in the third picture, that t-shirt also has a very fine ribbing to it, but then I've got the embossed croc bag and of course the denim. And then in these last ones, in the first picture, that is a ribbed textured short sleeve thin sweater that, I mean, I could wear that even in the summer. And then I've paired it with a leather skirt, and I've got the calf hair in my bag and in my shoes. And in today's outfit, in the middle, of course, I'm wearing the calf hair and with the bag and the denim. And then my leather wedges have a little more texture and stitching to them. And then in the final picture, I've got denim, but my bag also has a pebbled texture to it, which adds to that kind of fall feeling. Let me grab that last picture that I didn't put in the, I was moving pictures around in my collages, and I forgot to swap this one back in. This one, because it's a really good. It's Olivia Palermo again, and she has on a textured but thin sweater, and it's 3/4 sleeve, but she's also wearing leather shorts, which I don't have any leather shorts, but you might. But and then she's got texture on her bag. So this is, I mean, her sweater's so thin you can see the camisole through it. It needs a camisole. So she's even got a texture in her bracelet, and it also kind of looks like she's maybe wearing tweed on her shoes. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to tell. It might be pattern, but it could be a snakeskin pattern. It might also be some kind of a texture though. But she is still very, very summer weather appropriate. So you don't have to bring it in with wearing a big quilted jacket or wearing a suede jacket or a big heavy winter weight sweater. You can bring these details in a lot of times in your accessories or in thinner, short sleeve, otherwise warm weather appropriate items. And adding any, or I don't know that I would add all of them in one outfit, you'd run out of places to put them, but adding a combination of these textures will add more fall vibes to your outfit. And taking these tips that we've talked about all week and mixing and matching them, adding more than one into your outfit is just going to really add even more of that fall vibe. And you know, I love sharing these tips. I am all about the why and the how, but sometimes that can still feel, even once you have the information, can feel overwhelming. You're busy and you have a lot to do. And just because you know the tips doesn't mean you want to or have time to put all the work into doing it and making that work for your wardrobe. And that is what I do for you with the Stunning Style Society and the Fall Classic Wardrobe Guide. I do all of the shopping. I order all of the things to check them for color, quality, and fit. And I make sure that they meet my criteria before I recommend them to you. I pick 30 to 40 items each season. This season it was 38. And it's a cohesive wardrobe that mixes and matches seamlessly. You can wear it as a standalone capsule wardrobe, or you can incorporate the ideas into your existing wardrobe. The whole point is to be able to shop your closet first. I intentionally, every season, base these guides on classic pieces that you probably already have in your closet, and it doesn't have to be the identical item, something similar. And then I add a few fresh things to incorporate appropriate trends and to help you feel fresh and updated and modern. And sometimes all you need is one new thing to refresh your whole wardrobe. It gives you new ideas of how to wear old favorites, because I take these 38 items and I create 100 outfit templates for you. So you don't even have to figure out how to wear them together. And then I put them on outfit calendars for you so that you don't even have to pick what you're wearing each day. I love the calendars. I love them. I use them. I hang it in my closet, and in the morning I walk in and I say, oh, good, that's what I'm wearing today, because I don't want to think about this right now. I've got 6 kids to get out the door to school, and picking my outfit is really the last thing on my mind at 6 a.m. So it really is the ultimate easy button. I do the shopping. I do the vetting. I make it into outfits. I tell you an option to wear. You don't have to wear the outfits, but if you want that help, the outfit is chosen for you. And then we have an exclusive members only shopping portal where you'll find the things that I have looked for just for you to make it easier for you. And we update that portal throughout the season. So it's really the easiest, most fun way to curate your fall wardrobe. We have so much fun in the society. There's a Facebook group full of the most incredible women, and it's supportive, it's kind, it's helpful, and it's just one of the friendliest places on the internet, and you can't go wrong. I have found these textures for the fall wardrobe, and I have found exactly what you're going to need. So if you want to make it easy on yourself, if you want the work done for you, I would love to have you join me in the society. It is so much fun, and it makes getting dressed the easiest thing you do all day. Let's see. I gotta put my glasses on for a second. Hold on. Somebody says, I just started Perfectly Put Together last week. Will the Style Society help me now, or would it be best to finish the course first? Well, that's a really good question. The Stunning Style Society and the Classic Wardrobe Guides are specifically for women who love classic style. So if you already know that you love classic style, that's already a yes in the yes column. It's also very specific to a winter-ish color palette. Like there's so many different color palette systems out there, but that's the one that I think most of us can, just that general seasonal system, most of us are in some way familiar with. But it's the colors I wear, like this bold red color, black and white and cobalt blue and that color palette. So if you love classic style and you love that color palette, those are definite yeses. The other thing is whether or not it would be too much information and feel overwhelming to you. Got something in my eye. And that is kind of going to depend on you. You get 2 Perfectly Put Together releases a week, and it depends on how much time you have. Like if that's already something that you're like, gosh, I'm really having a hard time finding time for this, then this could end up, a lot of it's done for you, but there is still that, sorry, there's really something bothering me in my eye. There is still a time commitment as you go through the guide, you look in the shopping portal, and just getting used to something new. So the primary questions I would ask yourself are, do you love classic style, and is this your color palette? If you answer yes to both of those, this is definitely a great option for you. And then I would look at how much time you're committed to right now. You forever have access to the Perfectly Put Together course. So if you want to slow down on that, you can, and give some attention to this. You don't have the risk of running out of time to do your course. So I would just ask yourself what your time commitment is. I have a problem of overcommitting myself, underestimating how much time something takes, and I've gotten myself into that situation far too many times, all with good intentions. But those are the 3 questions. I can't see your name, unfortunately, but that's the 3 things that I would think about. And if you have more questions after we get off, you can also email us at info@stunningstyle.com. Disha says, I love the tips and all of your looks this week. Thank you. Well, thank you, Disha. I've loved sharing these tips with you. It's so much fun for me, and this is a fun season for me, and it's my favorite. My favorite season, my favorite outfits, and I look forward to it every year. And I know that so many of you are as anxious to get into that fall transition as much as I have been. And so I really enjoy helping you step into fall with me. Okay. She says, thanks. I'm definitely classic and a winter. That is perfect. Clothes are a priority right now, so I'll think about the time commitment. Okay, well, if this is a priority for you right now, this is, you can give however much time to the society and the wardrobe guides as you want. There's no requirements. Whatever part of it is helpful to you, use that. And if there's any part of it that you think, well, that would be nice if I had more time, but maybe not now, then you can set that aside. But if that's a priority for you right now, and you need help curating, then this would definitely be a good option for you. Because things sell out, don't they? Items do. There's a little bit more of a time stamp on this than there is on the Perfectly Put Together course. You can always come back to that, where these aren't my clothes. I didn't create them. It's clothes I have found from retailers all over the internet, and once they sell out, they sell out. So we also, in the society, I go live weekly and share tips like I've been sharing this week to help you curate your wardrobe and pull things together. So the very first live we did was last week, and you have access to all of them in the Facebook group and on the members only website. I did a try on where I tried on all the featured items from the guide and answered questions about fit and color. I took measurements. It's a big party and it's a lot of fun. So we did that one. And then on Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday, we'll be doing the Shop My Closet, where, because I don't keep all these things, I really like what I have. I pick up a few new things each season. Usually it's a replacement for something that's been so loved it needs to go. But I just order them to try them for you, to check them. And then I send them all back. And then I take the wardrobe guide. It's a digital ebook, but I print one to show you. And I've got mine right here. I take the guide and I shop my closet to show you how I'm substituting for the items that are in the collection. And so I go through and show you what I am bringing in from my own closet to substitute. It might be a striped skirt instead of a striped top, or striped bag, or striped shoes. But if there are stripes in the guide, I show you how I'm bringing those stripes in. Or if there's a color in the guide, I might not have it in a top, but I might have it in my shoes or my bag. So I shop my closet, show you how I'm substituting, to give you ideas of how you can substitute. And so we go through the season just talking about things like that, seasonal topics that really help you to get the most out of this and get the most out of your own wardrobe. And then if you've enjoyed this Shop Your Own Closet challenge that we've been doing this week, that's what we do every day in the society. We have the outfits on the calendars and we show up and show how we've made it our own. That's my favorite part of the Shop Your Closet challenge, is to see how creative all of you get and mixing up these outfits and making them perfect for you. And that's what we do all season long in the society. It's just as much fun, maybe even more fun. So those are the things I would consider. Karen says, great series. You have looked gorgeous all week. Well, thank you. I love the smell of autumn and the leaves. The weather, not so much. I think this would be a great resource to anyone. If someone had their colors done, then a good consultant will give a base of neutrals and top colors, which can be switched out. What a great pick of celebrity for the week with Olivia Palermo, who is in autumn. I just love her. I don't know her season. I just love her style and how she takes risks and wears what she wants, which is what we should all do, right? Wear what we want, wear what you love. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Karen. I'm so glad you joined me. And if you missed any of these tips, they're up on my website at stunningstyle.com. And if you are interested in this, I would love to invite you to join me in the society. It really is a very special experience and a very unique experience with some really incredible women that you will you'll come to love just as much as I do. And you can learn more about that at stunningstyle.com/society. These are all the questions and comments that I see. It's Saturday, of course, and I got the cutest invitation from my daughter to watch the new Aladdin movie as soon as I'm done here. So that is what I am off to do, because how can I say no to that? I can't. If you have any more questions, please leave them here. We'll swing back by, but I look forward to seeing you in the society, and I will be going live on Tuesday to announce the winners of the Kendra Scott gift card giveaways from the Chakra Closet Challenge, so you don't want to miss that. That'll be at 1 p.m. I don't know if it'll be, I think we might be doing that one in the evening. I'll have to go back and check my calendar, but you'll see it announced in the group. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and enjoy this final weekend of summer. I'll see you Tuesday.